Welcome to the Averills of Chipping, Norton, Ipswich, and Beyond Lives Recast video number 12. Ebenezer Averill, a life woven into Topsfield. Ebenezer Averill was born in Topsfield, Massachusetts on the 14th of October in 1669, the sixth child of Hannah and William Averill Jr. He was born into a family that was already deeply rooted in the civic, economic, and spiritual life of the town. Raised in a household shaped by landholding, craftsmanship, and community responsibility, Ebenezer came of age during a period when Topsfield was steadily transitioning from a frontier settlement into an organized colonial town. As an adult, Ebenezer identified his occupation as a weaver, which was a skilled and essential trade in a community where homespun cloth supported daily life and local economies. And this was surprising to me because I had always thought that it was more or less the women that were the ones that were doing the spinning and the weaving and everything. But clearly, I was misinformed. However, his work required patience, precision, and endurance, qualities that would also define his public service. On the 16th of May in 1697, Ebenezer was accepted into the Topsfield Church of Christ as a member in full communion, marking his formal standing within the spiritual heart of the town. That same year, on the 30th of November, 1697, he married Susannah Hovey, beginning a short but meaningful first marriage. Together, they had two children, Luke, who was born before 1699, and a daughter, Susannah. Tragedy struck swiftly and profoundly when both his wife and infant daughter died on the 11th of November, 1699, leaving Ebenezer a widower with a young son. On the 31st of December, 1700, Ebenezer remarried, taking Mehitable Foster as his wife. Their marriage would prove enduring and fruitful, producing 7 children over the next 17 years. Mehitable, born in 1703, Susannah, 1704, Ruth, 1706, Mary, 1710, Lydia, 1712, Jeremiah, 1715, and Phoebe, 1717. These children were born during the years when Ebenezer was increasingly called upon to serve his town. Ebenezer's civic record reflects the trust placed in him by his neighbors. In 1701, he was sworn in as constable. This role was that of an elected official responsible for carrying out orders for the county court and to keep the peace by enforcing local laws. He was selected as a juror in the county court held at neighboring Ipswich in 1703 and then again in 1712, indicating his reputation for sound judgment. In 1705, Ebenezer served as a selectman, acting on behalf of the townspeople to guide the administrative and executive affairs of Topsfield. In 1714, Ebenezer oversaw the purchase of the town pound, a necessary civic structure for maintaining or managing stray livestock and protecting communal property. Ebenezer Averill died on the 22nd of December in 1712 at the age of 48, leaving behind a growing family and several young children he would never see reach adulthood. His probate, which was dated the 25th of February, 1718 Old Style, reveals a substantial estate. 110 acres of land valued at £325, along with sheep, lambs, young cattle, looms, associated obviously with his weaving business, chairs, spinning wheels, carts, books, wearing apparel, and a gun. The inventory speaks to a man who was industrious, literate, and economically stable. Notably, the estate was not totaled, and the figures stand on their own without modern recalculation. I will have a link to this quite illegible probate in the description of this video. Today, Ebenezer's presence still lingers in Topsfield. His gravestone remains the oldest legible stone in the oldest section of Pine Grove Cemetery, a silent but enduring witness to a life of work, service, faith, and family. A link to the story of his grave will be included in the description of this video. Continue in the work of restoring memory to those who shaped early New England, one life at a time. The sources for this video are linked in the description. I will see you next week when I will speak on Isaac Averill. Isaac died as a young child at 9, and the impact that may have had on William, Hannah, and the other children will also be discussed. Thank you very much.